adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Misha on vocals.
I'm Lee on drums.
And we are in a band called Aethoria.
Nice. Here at Bloodstock, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, my God. How did you get here?
We don't know is the question. Is the answer to that. We're like still in shock. We are quite a young band. Well, not young ourselves, but young in the sense
You only look like 24 and 25.
Oh, we'll pay you
Sorry,
later.
she's 24.
That's still a compliment.
Yeah. We're like literally our first ever gig was here 1 year ago today.
Really?
We played at the VIP stage. But that was literally just a fluke. The band that were supposed to be here had to cancel. So a friend was like, come and play and use it as your first ever show in Aethoria. So it's like coming home, but now we get to play on the EMP stage.
Nice.
Yeah, a bigger stage. That's a packed out tent.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's unbelievable how many people show up for that stage.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry.
Bloodstock's been amazing to us. And we have such a good time here as well, don't we?
What's your favorite part about Bloodstock besides playing?
I would say I like the people. You're never going to have any bad energy here. I always heard about it before I got here. Like, some friends were always like, there's nothing quite like it. Having done other festivals, they were like, once you go, you'll just know that there's no bad energy. Everyone's just whatever goes. You can be yourself. There's no bad vibes. Everyone's got you, even if you go on your own. So I quite like that. Like, it's like anything goes. You can just do whatever. People are super friendly. In a life that's quite hard sometimes, it's nice to just have a lot of good vibes around you.
No doubt, especially with all the bullshit going on around the world.
Exactly.
Like, what an escape this is. I haven't even seen news. The whole world is probably blowing up out there, and we're just here having fun at Bloodstock.
Yeah, we have no signal, so we don't even know. We could literally be the last people on Earth, and we wouldn't even know about it. So.
That's the way it should be, anyway. I'll take that over the obsession over the news any day of the week.
Exactly, yeah. It is, like you say, an escape, and I love that.
Totally. And, it's funny you said what you did, because I do festivals all over the US, UK, Europe. I love, 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 love this festival because we're like a family here, number one. Mm-hmm. So, like, when I got here, I was like, oh, good. I'm home with my family at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
And the other thing is in several years doing this, to your point, I have yet to find an asshole.
Yeah. I believe there are none. There are none.
To be blunt.
It feels like a really safe place to be and enjoy your music. There's not many festivals where I feel like you can just truly be yourself.
Yes.
This feels like one of them places where you can just let go, be yourself.
Listen, on Thursday I was in a mosh pit with dinosaurs. That was the most fun ever. I've been in a lot of pits. That was the best pit I've ever been in, ever.
Yeah, like I can't dance. I have like no coordination, but I kind of like don't worry about what I look like or feel like over here. I don't, honestly. On stage, it's a travesty. But like, I try.
I can't dance either, so don't feel bad. Okay, but in the pit, I can be whoever.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's the beauty. And in metal, at Bloodstock, you can be whoever.
Yeah.
All the outsiders are inside here. And there are no outsiders.
Want that, like every year they want to buy straight in again. Even like no matter the lineup, people are like, I'm there.
Oh, I don't care too.
Yeah.
Like I missed a lot of sets that I wanted to see because I'm here doing this. In the morning, I mark off all the ones I want to go to.
Yep.
And then at the end of the day, I unmark all the ones I still didn't go to. But I love being here with my people and the atmosphere and the vibe.
Yes.
And bands like you and that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
And I would rather see the bands on the EMP stage or the Sophie Lancaster stage than on the Ronnie James Dio stage because they're the ones that really fought hard to get here. And they're going to give it their all to us.
We do. We just watched Rex, didn't we, over on the EMP, and they were playing like their life depended on it.
Another one I missed that I interviewed before they went on stage.
But they were great. They were great. They were really, high energy and just giving it their all. And I think, you've not got that comfortability when you're a new band. You've got to prove yourself, give it everything that you've got. And a lot of the time that's where it's at, isn't it? These smaller stages, you can be surprised.
Well, this is where you make that impression.
Yeah.
But I'll go back to 1999 when I was at Ozfest. And I saw 3 bands on the 3rd stage, which is about the size of the EMP stage. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're called Slipknot, Mudvayne, and In This Moment.
Ooh.
So that's the point. This is where you find new music.
Wow.
And you never know who's going to be who.
You don't know who's going to rise. Exactly that. It's and to know that you saw them at the beginning of their discovery is like magic, isn't it?
So you saw Slipknot literally as they just burst on the scene, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll go and Mudvayne and In
Yeah.
This Moment. All 3 of them were nobody then.
Yeah.
I'll go a
That
step
must have been-
further. Even though I'm only 25, I was at Slayer and Metallica's first show ever.
Shit.
Like they didn't even burst on the scene; they drizzled into a club in LA.
Insane. How
Right?
did you do that? You're only 25. You're such a baby.
I know. Well, I time travel.
Very clever.
I use the AI to time travel.
At least it's good for something then, yeah.
Right? Exactly. Not good for much, except listen. Even back then, we were like, yeah, the machines are going to take over. We were scared about AI back then, and for good reason.
Exactly. But I mean, for artists particularly, we are absolutely petrified. I think they took down something like 75 million songs this week on Spotify, AI songs.
Thank God they did.
Yeah.
Because, that would be terrible if they allowed it on there. I'm surprised they did because, listen, they're already screwing over artists not paying them anyway. Now they don't have to pay anybody if they have that on there. So maybe I'll give them some kudos for taking it off.
Exactly. We don't want any more encouragement of encouraging anything AI. We want to give, it's art at the end of the day. And I don't think enough people realise that. I see comments of people where there's songs and videos completely made by AI and thousands of people commenting how much they enjoy it and they love it. So I really want to try and encourage people to try and look at, the
They don't
source,
even
look at the
pay
bands.
attention.
No.
I can always tell AI.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's better.
Yeah.
I want humans making real music, playing their instruments,
Yeah.
using their vocal instruments.
And a story as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something real.
Yeah.
And not only that, but making mistakes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Especially in a live show.
Imperfections, all, that's beautiful too.
I tell my engineer in interviews, I'm like, don't take out all my ums and uhs because that's how I would normally be speaking.
Yeah.
So keep
Yeah.
it real.
Yeah. I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think music should be the same way.
Yeah.
And I think people need to stand up and start, standing up for artists. Who knew Lars would be right in the Napster days? But look at what's going on now. I was talking to somebody and they said something, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, if everybody took their music off of some of these platforms that don't pay, they wouldn't survive. But as long as you keep putting it up there, listen, I'm not the size of Spotify, and I pay licensing and I pay more royalties than Spotify does.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
It is.
And I believe in it. And then I talk to sometimes some media people who they're like, people that own streaming stations, and they don't license, they don't pay royalties. And I say, first of all, what you're doing is illegal. And I'm like, why would you do that to the artists? And they're like, well, they should just be happy I'm playing their music. I'm like, do you work for free?
No.
It's kind of tragic in a way because it's, people just don't really care anymore. They just think I think actually a lot of the time as well, people who are into music now, they're happy to just skip a song so quickly and they don't actually enjoy the process of listening to a song start to finish.
Oh yeah.
It's that's disappearing. And
when I was 24, you got immersed into an album.
Yeah.
Like you put your headphones on, you had to pay your hard-earned money, so you made sure too, even if you didn't like it at first, you listened to it over and over and over again till you liked it.
Yeah.
You know, like treat it like coffee, an acquired taste, you know?
We've spoken before, the joy of going to a music shop, seeing artwork alone, and that being enough to make you go, I'll give these guys a listen.
That's how I bought albums,
Yeah.
you know, because you couldn't hear the music.
Exactly. Yeah.
And most of the music I liked didn't play on the radio.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, they look cool. Ooh, this album looks cool. That's how I went to a live show, too. Ooh, look, they look cool.
Yeah.
My first club show ever, I was 13, was Motley Crue. Before they had an album, before they were glam, they were horror punk. And their flyers were plastered all over LA. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And I went, saw them at the Roxy. They were trying to light everything on fire to bring Satan in. And that was it. I was sold. I'm like, I'm not going to a real concert ever again. That's the experience that people are missing today. And to your point, a few of my favorite songs, if I only listened to the first 10 seconds, I would never like that band or the song. Like you take Battery by Metallica. Like, who today would stay on long enough to hear the real song?
Yeah, that's it. A thing we've spoken about quite a lot as well when we're writing our music is, are we getting into the music quick enough to even get anyone's attention, sort of thing.
Which sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's something that we have to think about now, whereas it sort of it just takes the fun out of it in some way. Yeah.
No doubt.
When you're a smaller band, it's like, you know, you have to think about things like that. When you're bigger, it's like, I can have an intro as long as I want. If I want it to be 3 minutes, whatever. You know, you're more established, you already have your fan base. But when you're a younger band now, you have to think about things like, how long are people going to give this? Okay, I've got 10 seconds, or an image is going to count, or are they going to look at us on a TikTok and then give us no time at all? It's like so many factors now, which you're almost begging for them to just stay and listen to you for 20 seconds. Which
no doubt. And to your point, Metallica wrote their longest song ever in 72 seasons, but you would never be able to do that, you know? So, but your music's great, and everybody has to listen past 10 seconds, or else they can't listen to my show. They also have to buy your merch, or they can't listen to my show. So real quick, because you gotta go, is tell them how to connect to you on social media and how to buy your merch.
Sweet. So you can find us under Aethoria Band on all of the platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Spotify. You can stream us. We do have an album coming out next month, this month, our first one. And we do ship to the States. And we've had quite a few, actually. We've got a few fans in US and Canada
nice.
That have been buying the album already, so pre-ordering it. So we're super excited about that. We will get over there one day. Thank you. Yeah, we will get over there one day because everyone has been so encouraging, and you know what? America is where it's at for the rock, I've got to say.
Well, thank you, and this will be heard worldwide too.
Awesome.
So we got the US, and the UK is where it's at for great music too.
Yeah.
Especially Bloodstock, and thanks for being here, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.